Hi everybody, Mr. Campbell here. Today we are going to be talking about Frisbee. Now, I know we're reviewing a lot of things that we already did this year, but that's just because being at home right now, you probably have some time to get outside and practice some of these things. Frisbee is a lot of fun, just some basic things that we're going to talk about. Remember, 3 fingers go underneath the Frisbee, thumb on top. You can put your pointer finger or index finger on the edge of the Frisbee. Okay, now when you throw, we are going to keep our body at a 90-degree angle from our target. So if my target's down there, I'm going to put my shoulder that I throw with towards that target. Then I'm going to point the Frisbee at my target, bring it back across my body. Then I'm going to step with my same foot and flick my wrist. Okay, bring my arm forward and flick my wrist. Now, real important is to keep the Frisbee parallel to the ground. Now, parallel is a big word for a lot of you. Parallel just means that if the ground is flat, I'm keeping this flat, right? That means I'm not tilting it this way when I throw, because then it's going to go like this, or if I tilt it this way, then it's probably just going to go into the ground right when I throw it. So keep it flat, okay? Flat, another way to say parallel to the ground. Now, 3 fingers underneath, thumb on top, index finger, pointer finger along the edge. We are going to point it towards our target, bring it back across our body, step, extend our arm, and flick our wrist. Now, you're going to need some practice to get accurate with it, but once you do, it becomes a lot of fun. Now, catching the Frisbee, real important, couple basic ways. Alligator mouth, okay, so we're catching it like this when it comes towards us, or we can use our lobster claws. But if we are using our lobster claws like this, make sure that you don't have your hands this far apart if it's coming towards your face, because if you miss, guess where it goes? Right into your face, and we don't want that. If it's coming up here, put them in front of your face to stop it, okay? Also, if it's below your waist, your thumbs are going to be pointed up if you're using lobster claw, and if it's above your waist, sorry, if it's below your waist that way, if it's above your waist, then your thumbs are going to be pointed down, and we're doing lobster claws like this, okay? Now, some other games that we can do, if you have a backyard or a park near you that's open right now, you can find some trees, and you could just set up your own little golf course. This would be the golf ball, and then you would just try and see how many times is it going to take to hit your object. So if this is hole number 1 for our golf, I would try and hit it in 1 time if I can. Maybe it'll take more. Today's a kind of windy day, which isn't the best for Frisbee, but I'll try. Uh-oh, I missed, and I missed by quite a bit. Come on, cameraman, Will. So that was 1 shot, and we want to see if we can do it in the smallest number of attempts possible. So this would be shot number 2. So remember, I've got my shoulder pointed towards my target. I'm going to point at it with the Frisbee, bring it back across my body, step, extend my arm, flick my wrist, and I got it in 2 shots. Not bad. So if we were playing, that could be hole number 2. We could set up our own little course wherever we want. Now, another idea is you can set up an object, maybe a water bottle like I've got down here. And you can see if you're able to hit the water bottle or whatever you set up, whatever mom, dad, grandma, grandpa says is okay. And I missed. That happens, but you can try that out. One last game is called Can Jam. Now, Can Jam, you can see right here we've got it set up. We've got a bucket here. We've got a bucket down there if Will can show you. And then bring it back over here, Will. Can Jam. Partner stands by that bucket, another one stands by this bucket, and you just, instead of catching it when it's thrown to you, you try to slap it down into the container just like that, okay? So those are some different games we can work on. You can Google Can Jam and it'll show you what it basically is all about. And then the last option, which is the traditional option, is if one of your parents, siblings, grandma, grandpa, whoever's around can play catch with you, that's great. And social distancing, right? Because you're quite a ways away with the Frisbee. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to email me. But I hope you have a great time and stay active and have a great day.